Hey everyone, so welcome back to another video. Today we will be doing my mom's nails. This was her previous design and I think it's been grown out for about a month and a half now. Maybe a little bit more. She's been stretching it even though I told her she's not supposed to be. But here I am just removing the old gel polish and kind of reshaping her up now that she is in her overlays phase. Normally when I'm doing my refills, I don't shape the edges up with my file until after I've refilled the nails, but today she will be getting more so of a rebalance just because her lifting has gone as far as to corrupt her previous apex. So once your nail has a lot of lifting that gets towards to where the free edge is and you still decide to refill it, that refill would technically then be called a rebalance because you have to rebuild the stress area. Once I finish prep and I have done the final buff before applying the acrylic, I like to spray my clients' hands with alcohol that's at least within the 90% because it's really going to help with retention by getting rid of any dust before you do the application and helping evaporate any extra oils off the nails. Normally people have a dehydrator for this step, but high grade alcohol works just as well. And I don't have any issues with this way of doing it. So this is in real time of me rebalancing my mom's index finger. So as you can see, what I was saying in the beginning, when the nail plate has lifted this far down, it is now called a rebalance because it's best if you just thin that nail and restructure the apex. So the first bead that I'm using is gonna be what I consider to like a medium small bead. And you want to make sure you're watching how your beads spread because this can help tell you if you're having any problems with your liquid to polymer ratio. So I'm using Young Nails, what is it called? I think Cover Earth. And I diluted a little bit with clear acrylic to kind of get this more thin natural look. The actual color itself is a little bit more opaque and the formula is just a little bit thicker. But as you can see with my next bead, it's a little bit smaller than my first bead and I'm letting it spread out slowly but surely. I'm not over padding, I'm not rushing the process, and I'm letting it do as it's supposed to, which Young Nails, they have a self-leveling acrylic. So I just let it level itself and make sure you're rotating the finger. Do not be scared to look at the nail from all angles. It is definitely going to help you for sure. And this is pretty much it. And now this nail is ready to let set before buffing. I can say without a doubt, learning how to work with acrylic is one of the most difficult processes to learn when it comes to learning how to do nails, but definitely do not rush yourself because learning how to lay the acrylic is, if anything, going to be the most important knowledge to have when doing nails aside from physical appearance, filing, and designs and all that. So don't be upset if you feel like you're not getting it as fast. Products vary when it comes to their formulas, so you literally have to just go through a lot of different companies and just work at it to get really good at it. So it's okay. So now before I get to the design, I'm going to use the sanding band that I used in the beginning. And a trick that I like to use with my sanding bands to feel like I'm getting the best and most use out of them is my second go around, I will flip the sanding band upside down so I'm not using the same worn side. And my mom, she doesn't like sharp corners, so I use my little mini orange buffers to make sure that they're soft without taking away from her coffin shape. And when your buffers look like this, you guys, you need to throw them away. When it comes to buffers and files, you're supposed to be throwing them away after each client anyway because technically they are not able to be sanitized or sterilized because they're basically sandpaper, so just throw them away. And finally, for the design, my mom showed me this picture of a set that I did a couple of years ago for my birthday. She said she really liked the ring finger design and wanted to do that on all of her nails. And just a quick tip, when it comes to doing designs with lines that are going to be covered, so designs like this or even French designs that might be covered, do not stress about how straight or how perfect those lines are if they are just going to be covered. I promise it will help you save on time in the end and keep you from worrying about things that don't matter and falling into perfectionism. But here are her nails. They came out super cute, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.